Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
TBVsupporters.com.
You need that fear.
All I'm trying to do is make a stand for something that I truly believe is right. I truly believe is right. I'm the face of boxing. I'm the cash cow. I hold the record for pay-per-view. My drop, I know my drop, I know my situation. I don't want to fight.
But it's going to be very different for both of us.
TBVsupporters.com.
Get that.
Come up through the struggle, not too many get to tell. Got up and shook it off every time we ever fail.
Why do we fall? So we can learn to pick ourselves back up.
Transportation make you happy when your life a living hell. Sirens jump behind us praying we don't go to jail.
When the skimp, 2 attempts, handed bands over. Sicko hit, shot and missed, 2 to stand over.
Turn up!
Breadwinner, huh? Look who in the building. Let me check my Instagram. I might be at 1 million.
And
Good morning, TBV, and welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice radio show. I am your co-host by myself today again, but we will be talking a little bit boxing, a little bit heavyweight boxing, and Andy Ruiz comes out and sits down with Marcus Villegas, guy from Fight Hub TV, and talks about the potential rematch with Anthony Joshua, and if it was to happen in the UK, how much money he would need. But we'll break this down, we'll get into it, and we will definitely talk about this topic. And if you guys want to call in, all thing you got to do is add Nestor Gibbs on Skype. That's NESTORGIBBS on Skype. But let's go to the audio, man. Let's get to the audio. Let's see what Andy got to say.
They want it to be in UK, but they said that they're not opposed, that it's somewhere else. You're the champ now. You're the guy that has all the belts. Can you go in and say, I don't want it in the UK. I want it back in the United States, or I want it in Mexico? Like, are you able to do that? And do you think you are going to want to do that?
I don't
I don't know. That's a no comment.
I would love it to be here in the United States or in Mexico, but hey, it all depends with the team and what we negotiate. If they want me to go over there, they got to give me $50 million. If they want to come over here, it's just negotiations,
That's very true, but it is going to happen right away. That's the fight that you want to happen right away, to solidify, like, hey, this wasn't a mistake. Like, I really beat this guy because I'm skillful.
Yeah, of course. I think the confidence, the motivation that I had in me, I think that's what helped me win this fight as well. And like I've been saying, I want AJ. I want to fight AJ. And before I even got this fight, I kept calling his name out, and I got it. I did it, and now I achieved it.
Let me ask you.
My bad about that. I pushed the wrong button. But yeah, y'all heard Andy, man. He said if they want the rematch to happen over in the UK, they have got to give me, or at least break me off, $50 million. Now let's think about that. Now this $50 million thing, you know what I'm saying? We've heard of this before, right? We've heard of this before, right? Somebody wanted $50 million to face somebody over here in America. Give me $50 million and I'll be over there, no problem. Now it seems like Andy is pulling that card. I hold all the cards right now. You guys know that I won. You guys know that I beat him. Why not pay me what I deserve or what I'm owed? Because at the end of the day, you guys need me again. I already beat him. I know that the contract probably would say something. Hopefully, Eddie Hearn was smart enough to put that in the contract. Already have a split or a set price on the rematch. But at the end of the day, it seems like Andy's trying to drive that price up, man. He's really, 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 using his newfound fame and making it work for him. We seen him on Jimmy Kimmel, as you can see on the screen. You see him do interviews with some everybody. I even heard Joe Rogan talk about it. I believe Monday or Tuesday. Said he was going to try to get Andy on his show. So yeah, man, Andy's out here really, really, really making a name for himself, man. I mean, it's kind of hard not to make a name for yourself when you're the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, right? But just all the media he's doing, like Andy followers went up from 50,000 on Friday to today. He got like almost 800,000 followers on IG, and that's huge, man. Like over the weekend, and I know last night, my guy R&V asked me, do I think that will Andy be a bigger star than Canelo? And I still believe that Canelo holds that key, man. He in my opinion, Canelo is going to be one of the biggest star. Well, is the biggest star in boxing. Andy got a long way to go to get there. You got to beat some legends or get some good victories over some more guys just besides AJ. Canelo Canelo has the look, has the boxing ability. You know what I'm saying? And really, 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 really be a megastar megastar, even bigger than what he is now if he learns to speak the English language when he does his interviews. But back to Andy. What can we say about Andy, man? What is there else to say? The man just made history. First Mexican heavyweight champion of the world. Now he's trying to play hardball with Eddie, man. Do you if you were Eddie Hearn, do you think that $50 million is just a number that you're not willing to pay? It's just too much for you to like fork over, or are you willing to lure Andy over to the UK for $50 million? And in my personal opinion, I got to say, nah, man. Andy, you're a great fighter and all, but $50 million, that's a lot of money for that fight. How big is the fight over in England? How big is that rematch? We got a super chat from my guy, Jab Left Hook. Mike, you know damn well this an Al Heyman move. Heyman don't play games. Table have turned. You're right. You're right. Hey, and look, like I'm not even gonna stun on you. I thought about that. I actually thought about that when this $50 million thing came out. Like, damn, that sounds eerily familiar. That sounds very, 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 very familiar. How and why would Andy ask for $50 million in a rematch? It just goes to show you that they feel like since you guys play with me, I'm gonna play with y'all at the end of the day. And I mean, I wouldn't have to agree with it because in my opinion, the what he's asking for is just way, way, way too much. But if you don't ask for it, how you know what you can get? I mean, and that's pretty much what he's doing right now. My bad, I'm gonna add some people on Skype right quick. Give me 1 second. Just going through the list, trying to get that list right. If you want to be part of the conversation, all you got to do is add Nestor Gibbs on Skype. Nestor Gibbs on Skype. If you want to go one step farther and be a part of the Patreon squad, go ahead and head over to boxingvoice.com. No, patreon.com/the boxing voice and sign up to Patreon. You can sign up for as little as $3 a month. And man, yeah, man, cup of coffee, you know what I'm saying? It costs you nothing. Well, it don't cost you nothing, but it $3. I mean, I know you guys spend $3 on shit you don't even need. So $3 to support your favorite boxing podcast shouldn't be that much at all. Should be a breeze for you, you know what I'm saying? Should be a breeze. So do you guys think Andy should get 50 million? Or do you think Andy should not get 50 million? And also the Ring Magazine heavyweight top 10 had came out yesterday. And yeah, we got a shake up at the top, I believe. Let me see. There you go, right there. Number one, we have Tyson Fury. Now look, yes, it is free to call in. Only thing you got to do is add Nestor Gibbs on Skype. Nestor Gibbs on Skype. I will add you to the queue. Only thing you got to do is keep yourself muted, and we will get to you when I go out to the callers. If you want to be part of the conversation, just add Nestor Gibbs on Skype. See, man, I see you on right now, but I'm gonna mute you. I mean, Smart Money. I see you on right now. I'm gonna mute you, but I definitely gonna come back out to you when it's time to get to these callers. See, man, I'm adding you to the queue right now. So all thing you gotta do is answer your call, and you will be added to the queue. And yeah, man. Anybody else want to be added to the queue? Just call in on Skype, and I'll add you one by one. Just let me know. But when you're added to the queue, you got to remember you have to be on mute. You got to be on mute. But back to these rankings, man. Looking at these rankings right now, we have Tyson Fury at number one. Deontay, and I have to switch Tyson and Deontay. I think Deontay Wilder is the number one heavyweight in the world, but people have their opinion. We got Tyson Fury at number one, Deontay Wilder at number two, and with the big jump, the big jump of the weekend, Andy Ruiz Jr. at number three. Y'all know, man, Ness is out there in the DR, man, living life, man. So he on vacation. So y'all stuck with me. If y'all don't want to be stuck with me, man, it's tough shit. But if you like what you're hearing, go ahead and smash that thumbs up button, man. I ain't trying to please nobody. Just trying to get this boxing news out there to the public. We got Anthony Joshua at number four. That's surprising that he's still in the top four, you know what I'm saying, after that big upset defeat. But I guess they feel like people like Dylan White, who's right below him, or Luis Ortiz, is not better than him. And what you can't really be mad at him for doing that because he already beat Dylan White. Luis Ortiz had an opportunity to take the fight. He already beat Povetkin, already beat Parker, pull out once, and Adam Kornacki is still like not. I don't want to say a fringe contender, but he's getting his levels up. But yeah, White at number five, Ortiz number six, Povetkin number seven, Parker number eight, Kornacki number nine, and Kubak Pulev number 10. Do y'all agree with these rankings? Do y'all think there should be some movement with the top five, top 10? You know what I'm saying? And if you were to make your own rankings, who would you have at number one? Yes, yes. Let me get back out to this right quick. Thought I had a special guest for you guys today, but yes, sir. Mr. Spencer Furman. I tried to get him on the line, but he didn't hit me back yet. So we gonna just keep it rocking with this. Sorry about that, man. I'm trying to add my guy H Money to the chat. Give me 1 second, H Money. I'm about to add you now. Only thing you gotta do is make sure you're muted when you come in. H Money, Mr. Dazn, there you go. Add you to the chat. All right, H Money. Only thing you gotta do, man, is accept that call. And when you come in, just make sure you put yourself on mute. Make sure you put yourself on mute when you come in, H Money. All you gotta do, big dog. I'm adding T Plums to the chat too. T Plums, what's going on, big homie? About to add you to the queue. Make sure when you come in that you are on mute. H Money, I just added you. Robert Bonilla, I'm gonna add you too, man. You guys are calling in tough right now. I only got one hand. I only got one hand. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get that motherfucker rocket though. T Plums, I'm adding you right now to the chat. Robert Bonilla, adding you too. T Plums, Robert Bonilla, added you to the chat. All right. You've been added right now. You got Age Money. You got to put yourself on mute, Age Money. You got to put yourself on mute, big dog. Robert Bonilla, got to put yourself on mute. You got to be muted when you join the queue. You got to be muted. Thank you, thank you, thank you. T Plums, adding you right now. But yeah, do you guys think that Tyson Fury is the number one heavyweight in the world? Or is it Deontay Wilder? Or is it still for some reason you guys believe AJ is still the guy and he just had an off night? Let me know, man. I want to know how you guys feel. I want to know if you guys think that AJ can bounce back from his loss or with Andy just getting his ass again and make sure that he leaves no doubt about the next fight. What up? What up? We got a super chat out from Nelson. Sup, Mike? I see you holding it down. TBV for life, I believe it said. Got a super chat just came in. Yes, sir. Let me pull up the damn super chat window. We got one from Pheno619 Villa. Give me a second, man. I'm gonna come back to your super chat. Let me pull open another window, man. There's a lot of shit going on in this background, bro. It's you guys just man. I got a new appreciation for Ness, man. He really has his hand full, and maybe I should be more understanding when he's doing this kind of shit, right? Yeah, get the fuck out of here, man. That nigga better quit all that goddamn whining and shit. Anybody better be more understanding. He thought I was gonna give him some props. Nigga, please. You ain't doing shit behind here. But we got one from Pheno619 Villa. Damn, and he got a whole country behind him. Plus every fat boy riding with him too. So he got to get paid. Hashtag pay the man. You right, man. The fat boy love Andy, man. The fat boy love Andy right now, man. Andy done made fat boys popping again, you know what I'm saying? I just seen a fat boy the other day with a bad one. I said, man, how you get there? He said, shit, Andy. I said, Andy, who? Andy? Andy? He's like, yeah, man, Andy, man, when Andy won, shit, I got all the bitches again. I'm telling you, man, Andy out here, he a trendsetter. But yeah, this $50 million, man. Personally, I think it's a little bit too much money, if you ask my opinion. But it is what it is. How can you tell a guy what he's worth and what he's not worth? What's going on, Ams? Big ups to you, Ams. Everybody out there in the mastermind chat, man. Thank you guys for helping me out this morning. Even though you guys didn't do shit. But thank you anyway. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate that. I'm going back to you, Dallas Cowboys. I'm about to add you to the queue right now. Give me a second, Rod. I see you calling in. Add you to the queue. I'm gonna get out to these callers here in a second, and just make sure I'm trying to make sure that everybody get a chance to join the chat. Rod, I just added you to the thing. About to add my guy live. I don't know what the fuck his name is. Y'all got to change these names, man. It's getting ridiculous. Can't read this shit. Yeah, man, you ain't got no name, so you ain't gonna be on the thing. All right. You got to call back in live, Brazil, Con J. What the fuck your name is, man? You got a long name. But yeah, I think we're ready to get out to these callers, man. I'm not gonna keep anybody too long, you know what I'm saying? If you want to call in, all thing you gotta do is add Nestor Gibbs on Skype to be a part of the conversation. Add Nestor Gibbs on Skype. Final thoughts. Final thoughts, man. Be honest with you. $50 million is a price tag that I would not be willing to pay if I was Eddie Hearn. If that's the market that they are going to try to drive, then I would have to see if we can come to like some kind of terms or agreement to have the fight take place back in the states again. Because at the end of the day, I don't know if this fight generates $50 million over in the UK. It's a lot of money for AC, man. You got to put yourself on mute. I'm gonna come to you, but that's a lot of money for just to give one side. And if Andy gets $50 million, how much does AJ get? Does AJ have a foot to stand on and say, "Hey, I know that I am the draw"? You know what I'm saying? If Andy comes over here and fights anybody else, he won't be getting this kind of money or this kind of reception. So does AJ and Hearn play hardball a little bit? Do they try to negotiate with Andy and make him see like, hey, even if we do give you the 50, well, even if you don't get the 50 million, there's money that we can give you that will satisfy maybe not what you're asking for, but definitely satisfy you in a monetary way. And they can always man, and my guy brought it up so great. What my guy name in the super chat? Jab left hook. You brought it up really good, man. It may be a strategic move by Al Heyman because maybe that's like a part of the contract. Like the fight can take place in the UK, but the payment wasn't already discussed. Maybe they didn't really think Ruiz had a chance, and they left some things off that contract. So it could be a chess move by Heyman. We really don't know what all the rematch clause entails, but we do know that there is a clause We don't know how much of a split Andy will be getting in the next fight. A lot of things that we just don't really know about. That's really, really kind of hush hush. We got a super chat from Troy Graham. Joshua, this generation Joe Lewis. Really? I think time will tell. I think it's too early to say that he's Joe Lewis right now. I mean, Joe Lewis accomplished a lot in his career, and Joshua only been champion for a short period of time, and now he's not champion anymore. So we got to see how he bounced back. You know what I'm saying? You got to see how he is when he gets back in the ring with Ruiz and how his career goes on down the road because just can't say that the man's going to be the next Joe Louis or he is the Joe Louis because of his short career right now, man. It's plenty of time to write the AJ story, and it's plenty of time to see how this thing plays out. Let me go out to a quick roll call right quick to everybody out there in the chat showing some love. If you out there in the chat, man, go ahead and smash that thumbs up button, man. Help with the visibility of the show. Let Ness know that Mike can take care of the damn shit while he's gone. Also, tonight is our flagship show Thursday. I will try to have a special guest on tonight for the flagship show. Try to have a special guest that is hosting the show with me all night. So I'm gonna put in a couple calls, you know what I'm saying? Put in a couple calls to my pro boxer friends and see if I can get one of those guys on the show, and we'll host a show like that tonight. So fingers crossed, fingers crossed, fingers crossed. But yeah, big up to my guy Ams, Cass. What up, what up, what up, Cass, man? We need you as another moderator. Marcus Page, what's going on? OD, Cali Buzz, what up, what up, what up? We got out there. Burn 40, what's good? Augustus Berg, what's going on? My guy Fat Apple's out there in the chat. Wayne out there in the chat. Troy out there in the chat. What's going on, man? Everybody. Troy, man, you got to call in, bro. I ain't even about to read all that shit. The Stankier, what up? Cut West, what's going on? Leo Line, what's going on? Jonathan Fitch, what's going on? Roof 504, what's going on? Everybody out there in the chat, man, showing love. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? 134 thumbs up. I need my thumbs up to be the same number of people watching. So if you're watching right now on YouTube, go ahead and smash that thumbs up button. It costs you nothing. But it let these motherfuckers know that when people gone, when people ain't around, Mike can still take care of business and produce great content. I know y'all see the motherfucking slideshow in the background. Took me all morning to figure out how to do that shit. I'm not, I'm just lying. I'm bullshitting. But yeah, man. Final thoughts. Andy, get your money. I ain't mad at you, brother. I'm not mad at you. If you can drive the price up, if you can make these guys pay what they weigh, let's see how much Eddie Hearn really wants those belts back. I don't blame you. Get your 50 million, man. Make Al send Eddie a contract and be like, hey, bro, this what we need. This what we want. If we can't get it, then we're gonna have to bring this fight to the United States of America. This fight cannot be it. See, in my opinion, it's like a major league sports team, excluding baseball, like football, basketball. In the UK, there's a salary cap on this fight, I believe. But if the fight happens in America, which my partner in crime Ness brought up earlier this week, the fight was had to happen in America, and they somehow worked something out with Al Heyman because we know that AJ is on a fight by fight basis with the Zone, and they can possibly put that fight on pay per view. That fight would do big numbers on pay per view because everything that's been going into right now, there's a lot of buzz about it right now. Like it's on Thursday, and we still seeing Andy out here doing interviews. His interview with Jimmy Kimmel, the YouTube clip had like 1.5 million views within 24 hours. So Andy's star is out here growing. But what you do if you're Aldo is you try to get Eddie to see the bigger picture. Like even if your guy loses again to Andy, he has to get paid, right? And you guys want to risk him not getting paid over in the UK? You know what I'm saying? Because we all know that if Andy asking for $50 million, then that's majority of the pot, and I don't know how much is left for AJ at the end of the day. But if they're willing to come to terms and possibly do this fight over in the States, let's say we do it down in Texas, we do it in Vegas. I don't think New York is a good venue, you know what I'm saying? Because I just think that for the fans and the people traveling, you want to make it like a tourist attraction. New York is a tourist attraction, but it's just so damn busy, and the weather and for December is not going to be that lovely. But a place like Vegas or California might be a little bit better for you. So I really feel like I really do feel like that they should try to come to terms with Heyman and sit down with PBC and try to get this fight over in the States. But man, that's enough of that, man. We're gonna go out to these callers, you know what I'm saying? Take some calls, break it down, chop it up, really get into it. Let's go out to well first, man, I ain't got the damn I gotta get that shit tonight. El Camino, big ups to El Camino, man. Our sponsor. If you guys have a electric car or have a car that runs on electricity, and you are in the tri-state area, go ahead and look up El Camino Electric Car Charging, and you can check him out. He does some great work. He's a great guy, very upstanding guy, and his business speaks for itself, man. They are really the innovator and leader when it comes to electric car charging ports in the tri-state area. So big ups to El Camino. Going out to H Money the shit. What's going on, H Money, man? Talk to me. H Money there? H Money. H Money, man, you on mute. H Money going once. H Money going twice. H Money going 3 times. Yo, H Money. Keep going.
Number 2, Deontay Wilder's definitely number 1.
Definitely number 1.
Deontay Wilder's had his definitely, man. He's had his title for 9 defenses, man. That's not normal. Number 2, that's a long reign. 2015, definitely number 1.
Hey, man, we got background noise. If you're not talking, man, please put yourself on mute.
He's had his title for 9 defenses. Yeah, that's a whole 4 years, man. So Deontay Wilder's definitely number 1. What do you think,
No,
Mike?
got background noise. If you're not talking, man, please put yourself on mute.
Mike? Yeah, that's a whole 4 years, man.
You? Yeah, I'm still here, man. I'm trying to figure out where the fuck his background noise coming from.
Yeah, what do you think? You think Deontay Wilder's number 1 or not?
Yeah, man, he's definitely number 1 in my book.
Yeah,
I'm still here, man. I'm trying to figure out where the fuck his background noise coming from.
And for Joshua, what do you think? It's kind of a good thing that he lost because now.
Yeah, man, he's definitely number 1. Hey, man, please put your background noise on mute.
Is that my background noise?
That's somebody's background noise that I keep on fucking hearing. Yeah, man, definitely. Hey, man, please put your background noise
Joshua's
on
got
mute.
a chance to prove himself, and we're gonna see if he's really this guy that everyone's been talking about.
Definitely. So you don't agree that Fury is number 1 heavyweight right now, right? All right, I guess you dropped off. Going out to Rod in the 870 Dallas Cowboys. Talk to me. Rod 870 Dallas Cowboys. Talk to me.
Hello.
What's going on? H Money. Talk to me, H Money.
Hello.
H Money. Can you hear me?
Damn.
Can you hear me? Yo, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you, man.
Let's go. Talk to me, Smart Money.
Yeah, like it's kind of a good thing that AJ lost because I think people were taking it for granted because he kept winning. So now we're gonna actually see if he's really the truth because the odds ain't gonna be in his favor anymore. And then when he does fight Deontay Wilder, he's gonna be the underdog, and that's when you get to prove if you're great if you can come above the odds. But that's what I got to say. shout out to show, innit?
All right, man. Thank you for calling in, big dog. We appreciate it. Going out to H Money on Skype. H Money on Skype. Talk to me, big dog. Going to you, Mr. Dazn. 2019, the Boxing Voice Rookie of the Year. What's going on, H Money? Talk to me. You got to put yourself on unmute, H Money. Right now, you're muted. H Money, talk to me. All right, we can come back to you. Going out to my guy Rod and H Money. Talk to me, man. What's going on, H Money?
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy H Money, Mr. Dazn, the Boxing Voice 2019 Rookie of the Year. And Mike, I just want to speak on Andy Ruiz real quick, Mike. Like, this guy's a major star right now, Mike. He just got invited to the White House in Mexico. The president of Mexico just invited Andy Ruiz. He's going on a parade. And on top of that, he's a huge star in America. Andy Ruiz is a huge star in America, in Mexico, and the UK because he knocked out Anthony Joshua, Mike. So this guy is big time. And all the UK fans, y'all starting to show y'all true colors because most of you guys are racist towards Mexicans. And the true colors are starting to come out now. And all that friendly shit is over. Now y'all want to talk bad about Andy Ruiz? Now he really going to destroy y'all champion because y'all got a fake champion anyways. Hey, yo, Mike, what's up with Anthony Joshua quitting? What you think about him spinning his mouthpiece out, Mike? What you think about that?
I think it was a veteran tactic that he tried to use, and that backfired on him.
Yeah, man. Hey, Mike, Anthony Joshua, you was right all along. He disrespected America. He disrespected TBV. He didn't even do the sit down with Ness. Come on, Mike. I ain't letting him slide for that. If Deontay Wilder would have lost that fight, they would have buried Deontay Wilder. The whole world would have been talking about him bad. So I'm going to return the favor. I'm going to bury Anthony Joshua. I'm going to do the same thing they would have did to Deontay Wilder, Mike. And I'm going to hold it down for the Bomb Squad in TBV because I represent to the fullest. You heard me?
Already, H Money. Great call, big y'all. Going out to Dallas Cowboys, Ride 870. Talk to me.
Hey, can you hear me, Mike?
Yes, sir. How's it going, man?
It's going good. Hey, man, quick call in. One, I think Andy is doing the right thing. He's asking for a lot of money. Maybe they could settle on $25 million or something like that. But he's doing the right thing by asking for a shitload of money. That's the way to do it because now you have Eddie Hearn team. They're desperate because they have to get those belts back to Anthony because that's his whole identity. His identity wasn't about
but don't you think
building
the 50
a champion.
million, man, you're like outpricing yourself though?
No, he's not outpricing himself because he has something that they desperately want. Because Anthony Joshua didn't build his career on, hey, I'm building myself up as a prospect to defeat Wilder them. He built himself up as, hey, I've been a champion since my 16th fight. So his whole identity is based on those belts. So for those guys to want to think about it, the way he was destroyed, if they didn't care about the belts, they really want to build him up, they wouldn't fight Andy Ruiz again because he's in a do-or-die situation next time against Andy Ruiz. I would go and fight somebody else for 2 or 3 fights, build myself back up, and then fight Joshua, Tyson Fury, and maybe take a Ruiz rematch later on. But he needs those belts back because that's his whole identity. Second thing, I get tired of the disrespect to Deontay Wilder. Box Rec, fucking disrespectful. Oscar De La Hoya and all these goddamn Mexican promoters, disrespectful to Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder is the longest standing champion. And as you saw on Saturday, anybody can get clipped. And he's fought over and over and over again as a champion, 41 fights. And the closest he came to get clipped is being outboxed for 7 rounds by a guy who beat Vladimir Klitschko, in which in the same fight, he knocked the guy down twice and knocked him out in the 12th round. So when you're looking at Deontay Wilder, just based off his resume and based off what he's done in the heavyweight division, there's no way in hell Tyson Fury is over him. Tyson Fury boxed good for 7 rounds against Deontay Wilder, and that was good enough for you to put him over Wilder with the 3 bombs that he's fighting in between the Wilder fight. Come on, man, this is bullshit, and I'm just tired of watching it. De La Hoya talking about Andy Ruiz can beat Deontay Wilder. I can't wait to. I like Andy Ruiz because he's grown on me now, but Deontay Wilder gonna knock that boy out in 3 rounds. That's my call.
Hey, well, before we let you go, I'm gonna ask you one question about the $50 million. You said that Andy should ask for it, right? Now, last year when Joshua asked for that $50 million, do you think the fight between Andy Ruiz and Joshua will generate what the fight would have had last year between Wilder and AJ?
Last year when AJ asked for the $50 million last year, I felt like he was reaching because Wilder wasn't. It was almost. This is what it's like. Wilder didn't want anything from AJ. AJ didn't want anything from Wilder. Both of them was trying to fight each other for legacy. So they both was meeting in the middle. So with him asking for $50 million, I think it's different from Andy Ruiz saying, "Give me $50 million," because Andy Ruiz is. You don't think Al Heyman telling him like, man, they crying, they want them belts back bad, desperately. They might do anything. Hell, they might give you AJ second born if you accept the fight. Because like I told you, Mike, everything with AJ is built off the identity of those belts. Go back and look at all his interviews. The first thing he says, I was champion ever since my 16th fight, and I unified by my 18th fight. Those guys have had 40 and 50 fights, you know. That's his whole identity. So without those belts, he's naked. So they're going to pay any price to get those belts back, and Andy Ruiz is smart. Instead of letting them give you 10 to 15 million, ask for 50, they're going to settle on about 25. Watch what I tell you.
Already, man. Great call, Rod 870. Going out to Mastermind Joseph in Texas, man. What's going on, Joseph?
How's it going, Mike? Good morning. Good morning.
Talk to me. I'm trying to get this Skype down, man. I'm getting better at it, man. I'm getting better at it, but shit, this shit is kind of hard.
Am I sounding all right?
Are you on speakerphone?
I'm on my headset right now, boss. I'm working.
Shit, man. We'll deal with it. How's it going, man?
It's going good, brother. It's going good. Hey, man, on the $50 million deal, I think why not go for it? You know what I mean? The worst they can say is no. But skill for skill, I got to be honest with you, man. Skill-wise, Theory probably is the best in the division. Now, when you're just ranking it overall, it's going to go to Wilder. But based off of pure boxing skills, I have to agree it's Tyson Fury.
All right, well, I guess we gotta agree to disagree on that. I think Fury may be the most technical boxer in the division, but to say
that's
that,
what I mean, when I rank it overall, I go with Deontay, but just how skill for skill, Fury's on another level. He's got a deep amateur background, and he's real technical. But like I said, overall, when you factor everything in, I still gotta go with Deontay Wilder.
Already, man. Let me know if you want to boomerang back in. You know what I'm saying? Just let me know,
Mike.
And we'll definitely get back to you. One thing I do have to say about his call is Fury is one of the most talented boxers in the division. But when it comes to the heavyweight division, I want to see action. I want to see excitement. I want to see guys that are going to have us on the edge of our seats. And for all intents and purposes, Fury just don't do that. But we're going out to C-Man on Skype. C-Man on Skype. Now, you guys remember.
Yo, Mike.
1 second, C-Man. If you want to be part of the conversation, add Nestor Gibbs on Skype. Add Nestor Gibbs on Skype. C-Man, man, talk to me, bro. What's going on?
Yo, brother. First of all, there was an Untitled show you done on Patreon about 2 days ago. So I got a notification on YouTube. I thought, you know what, let me just sign up to Patreon. Let me just try and get some more content. And this was the show I think Ness done before he went away. It was the realest podcast that I've heard from you guys that doesn't involve boxing. You guys telling your stories, your backgrounds. You know what? It just made me have that more respect. Even though I respect both of you guys as presenters, it made me have that more respect for you because I know you guys as people, as a person. So just respect to you.
God damn, man, you trying to get me up? I was choked up over here and shit, man. What the fuck? No, I'm fucking around, but nah, man, thank you, man. Yeah, Untitled is one of those platforms where we're just using talk about everyday life. You know what I'm saying? Don't have to be all about boxing, but it definitely was a good podcast, and we definitely reveal some things about ourselves that we don't normally do.
Yeah, no, definitely. So yeah, again, respect to that. Also, just want to just talking on this whole saga that's going on with all these fighters. I believe that these fighters should just form like a mini boxing super series. So you got obviously you got Fury versus Schwartz, Wilder versus Ortiz. The winner of those two fights should fight each other. Then you got AJ versus Ruiz for
Now,
the
see,
rematch.
man, I seen your message, man, but don't you think that boxing super series, like, if you're gonna do a heavyweight division, in my opinion, it's gonna have to be
Yeah.
with the second tier heavyweights. It can't be with the Furies and the Joshuas and the Wilders and the Whites, because we all know that is gonna take a lot of money to produce, and we don't know what kind of investors are gonna be willing to put that money up. I I,
But
I, I totally agree with the concept. I'm just like about the money, man.
But that tournament will generate $1 billion.
How do we know that?
This is a given. This because they're the biggest fighters in the world. This is the heavyweight scene. You can have locations in Dubai. You can have. Remember, the boxing super series is a floating tournament, so it has different locations, not just based in one place. You can have Las Vegas. You can have Dubai. You can have somewhere in Africa. You can have
Wayne,
Wembley
put yourself
Stadium.
on mute. Wayne, you coming on? Put yourself on mute. Sorry about that, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, so I'm saying it's a floating tournament. You can have different locations: Dubai, Las Vegas, Wembley. Africa. You can take the tournament anywhere just to generate money.
Already. Well, let me know. You
But
get anything else on your mind, man?
no, that's it. That's just my thoughts. So
Already,
yeah,
man.
thank you.
Thank you for your call. Thanks for your call. We got a super chat from Sergio Gomez. Shout out from Chicago, all 26th Street. All right. I don't know what that means, but big up 26th Street down in the Shot Town. You know what I'm saying? We talk with the Shot Town. We got some good ass food down there. Going out to Wakeem on Skype. Wakeem on Skype, talk to me, big dog. How's it going? Good morning to you.
What's going on, Mike? I didn't get to hear the whole show, man. I just seen the notification on the call in. So when did he say he wanted 50 million?
He did an interview yesterday with Marcus Villegas, and he told him if they want me to come back to the UK, then they're gonna have to pay me $50 million.
Wow. Now, does anybody know any contractual details about, like, did they put in there that he has to fight in the UK?
And that's what's kind of being hush hush. Like, we heard Eddie Hearn over the weekend. We heard him say that there is a rematch clause in the fight, and that he would like it to be in the UK, but he there is, like, I guess there is a wiggle room for the fight to be in the States.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, listen, I'm gonna say this much. At the end of the day, he won the fight. If there's obviously there was a rematch clause, which is cool. That's that's part of the game. You give the champ his get back, right? You know what I'm saying? He deserves that. But Andy Ruiz should definitely be able to call the shots, like where it's at. And I don't
But
think
$50 million, nigga, come on, man. You guys are going overboard, man. $50 million. Do we really believe? Hold on. Bro, I ain't gonna cut you off. You got plenty of time. Do we really believe that the fight with AJ and Andy Ruiz can garner almost $100 million right now? Over in the UK. Over in the UK,
I
though.
don't know about 100, man. I don't know. That's what I was gonna say. I don't think 50 million is a realistic number. I do think they'll do huge numbers because, I know you see the reaction this fight got. It's everywhere. It's crazy. I mean, I was at my son's basketball practice yesterday talking about boxing with a couple of the parents because they saw the fight. It's gone everywhere. So I do believe the rematch will make big money. 50 million, I think, is a little ridiculous. But Andy Ruiz damn sure make more money than Anthony Joshua in this fight. I don't care if it's in the UK or not, bro. He's the champ. He's got all the belts. He's the man right now. So he should definitely make the bulk of the money. 50 million now, he might be crazy, but he might know something we don't, man. I don't know. Maybe the fight could be worth that much. Who knows? That's a big fight right now, man. That rematch is gonna be huge. And I don't know. 50 million is a lot. But I would be happy just knowing that Ruiz is making the bulk of the money and making, by far his largest payday of his career because he deserves that. So no matter how the negotiations go, I just hope that he gets, treated with respect, man, because he deserves it. He shouldn't be treated as a guy who rolled off the couch and got a lucky win over AJ, because that wasn't the case. He didn't get no lucky one punch knockout. You know what I'm saying? He thoroughly beat that man's ass over a few rounds and got the dub. So he deserves his respect. I just hope they treat him, with respect in negotiations, man. I think that's his main saying. Y'all want me to go fight over there to give y'all the advantage, pay me a ridiculous amount of money. Because, what happens in the UK with AJ, like when he fought Takum, he started off hot, like he always does in the beginning, got the knockdown. Then Takum started to gain traction and come back, and he got that bullshit stoppage. When he fought Joseph Parker, everybody complained about how Joseph Parker wasn't allowed to fight on the inside. He kept getting on the inside, and the ref would break it up. It's that UK shit, you know what I'm saying? If they do that to Andy Ruiz in the UK, he's going to lose, because that's how he won the fight, was on the inside. So if he starts getting in there and making it rough, and they keep breaking it up, he's going to lose on points. So I feel him on that. Take me to the UK, pay me a ridiculous amount of money. You know what I mean? Make it worth my while. So yeah. But yeah, man, that's it, Mike. Appreciate it. Shout out to you, still out here doing work, man. You know what I mean? Getting it in, bro. We appreciate it. We always need that good boxing content, man.
Already, man. Thanks for calling in. Yeah, man. I guess you're right. When you overshoot, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you can get a little bit more than what you deserve. So I feel you on that. But thanks for your call, man. We put your call in. Going out to T Plum. Did I already get to you on Skype? T Plum, did I get you already?
Nah, you didn't get to me.
All right, what's going on, T Plum, man? Talk to me.
What's up? I'm chilling. I feel like y'all hear me.
Hear you loud and clear, big dog. Loud and clear. Talk to me.
All right. I feel like the whole I'm seeing things a little bit differently. I'm seeing the whole 50 million thing as like low key being petty. Just a kind of like a little insight to the whole Deontay Wilder offered AJ 50 million. They called it fake and all that stuff.
Yes, sir.
How they said the 50 million wasn't there. I feel like they being petty low key as 50 million.
You and me both, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Those were my same thoughts.
Yeah, I think they just trying to stick it to him. It's a stick it to him move. Like, you know what I'm saying? I offered y'all 50 million. Now y'all give me 50 million. So I think it's kind of like a whole more. I think he know he not gonna get 50 million, and I think he know that fight ain't gonna be in the UK probably. But I think it's low key being petty just to stick it to him.
Already, man. Yeah, I had that thought too. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they are being a little bit petty, but maybe shit, Andy really want that 50 million. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I'm sure he'll take it if they offered it to him, but I think he know that's probably not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no heavyweight right now made $50 million in a fight. So just to make that jump, like to start him overnight, he ain't gonna get. I don't think he gonna get 50 million, but I ain't mad at him for asking, and I ain't mad at them for sticking it to him because they just want to. I guess in my opinion, they just trying to show Eddie Hearn like, look, you tried, this what happens. You know what I'm saying? So that's my thoughts on it. I don't think he really expect to get 50 million. If they offered to him, of course he gonna take it, but you know what I'm saying? I don't think he really expected to get it.
Already, man. Well, shit. Thanks for your call, big dog. We appreciate you calling in.
Hello?
Yes, sir. Talk to me.
Oh, I'll call you back later.
All right, call me back later, then. All right, going out to NO on Skype. Calling NO on Skype right now. Talk to me, NO, man. How you feeling? Good morning to you, brother. How's everything going with you? NO on Skype. Going once.
Hello?
What's going on, NO, man? Talk to me. NO, talk to me, big dog. Can you hear me? NO. Got to call back in, NO, man. I don't know what's going on. You on mute. Unmute, unmute. Once NO figure that out, man, we'll get back to him.
Hello?
Yes, sir. Talk to me. Yo. Yeah, Dom Chris, talk to me, man. Went out to my guy, Don. My bad, y'all. Getting a little bit right quick. Trying to get my nigga NO on the line. But if I can't get him on the line, then we got to go out to Dom in Seattle. You know what I'm saying? Get him on the line, let him talk his shit. Y'all know Dom gonna come with some crazy shit, man, like he always do. I don't know what Dominican and Seattle be smoking on, but that shit has got to be some of the best weed in America. You know what I'm saying? Guy calls in and it's always chill and always laid back. So big ups to him. I guess it's not gonna be going to him. Going out to Robert Bonilla on Skype. Robert Bonilla on Skype, talk to me. Robert Bonilla going once. Robert Bonilla going twice. Robert Bonilla on Skype going 3 times. All right, I guess when you're ready to talk, you will let me know. But I guess that's might be it for the day, man. Might be it for the day. That's what it's looking like. See if I can get NO back. If I can't,
Yo, yo, yo.
what up? What up? What up? What up? Talk to me, man.
I was getting some coffee.
Oh, it's
No,
all
but
good. Talk to me, Robert.
yeah, but yeah, no, 50 million. I mean, it sounds like a a regular negotiation game. They're coming out with that pretty quick to go over the pond. But
But don't you think
I think
it's odd that AJ asked for 50 million now? They're asking for 50 million.
well, yeah, well, I think it's a smack back from Al. You know what I mean? Um, when it came to Deontay and showing the money, and then now this, it could be. I mean, um, it is kind of odd, but I think just negotiation tactics too. On top of that, but that's crazy. You don't ask for 50 million in your first title defense, especially when it's the rematch.
Yeah, that's a lot of money, man. That's a lot of
That's
money.
too much money. But I think the only way AJ is gonna be able to even get close to Ruiz is he's gonna have to become like a Vlad. I mean, he's gonna have to grab and hold, like you said. That's why when if it's over there, he's gonna be able to hold and get broken up, and he's not gonna be able to work on the inside. He's gonna have to jab Andy to death and try to catch him with the straight right. But I don't know. I don't think he's gonna be Andy. I just think Andy's a different kind of beast, and it's just too bad. After 32 fights, it took. I mean, he wasn't on the main stage before that. What does that say? That's either Andy's really, really
I
good.
mean, we can't say he was on the main stage because he fought for a world title down in New Zealand.
Well, that's true. That's true. That's true. I was wrong on that. He did fight Joseph Parker, which a lot of people thought he won the fight. So, I mean,
Yeah,
there you
I
go.
don't know about that, man. We watched that fight back, and I don't know if he actually won, but I don't know, man. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so I think the 50 million is kind of a crazy thing, but I think it's a negotiation ploy. But I don't know, man. How do you think this heavyweight division is going to stack up? I mean, what is Deontay gonna? He's gonna get through. He's gonna get through. Do you see him if he beats AJ again? Do you see him in? Do you see Ruiz and Deontay unifying
I
in
mean,
2020?
I would see 2020 as being a year that Andy Ruiz probably gets a couple of maybe a hometown fight, then a light a light touch, then possibly a big fight with Wilder in 2021. But if those guys do make it out unscathed, I think for Americans, you know what I'm saying, that would be a huge fight. You got a Mexican American, you got a black American, which we all know that those two ingredients are what really drives boxing over in the States. So I definitely think that
Absolutely.
it could be a big fight. Wayne, we're gonna come to you, Wayne, but you gotta be on mute, big dog. We'll come to you in a second.
All right, Michael Chip, man. I appreciate the time and keep doing what you're doing, man. You'll get that Skype thing figured out. You're doing pretty good now. So
Already. Going out to Deej. Deej in the UK. Talk to me, Deej.
Yo, what's up, Big Mike?
What's going on, Deej, man? How you living?
Yeah, doing pretty well, Yeah, what's it called? Let me shout out the whole money gang there. Have to show respect to all of them lot. Hey, Mike, you didn't tell me that you were on that podcast as well.
What
That
podcast?
you started. I was checking that out. That's pretty good.
Which one?
You and Javi was doing that podcast there.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, we do that. It's called Conflicting Ignorance. You know what I'm saying? Find us on YouTube. We did a live game chat last night. We take callers, you know what I'm saying? We do pretty much what we do on the boxing voice, just talk basketball, football, pop culture, rap, music, politics, whatever, you know what I'm saying, to stir the pot.
Yeah, that's a good listen, man. I recommend people check it out. But yeah, what's it called? In regards to this and Andy Ruiz, man, I just hope greed don't destroy him, to be honest. Because whatever everyone's saying about AJ now, about him being all mashed up and washed up, we don't realistically know how long Andy Ruiz's reign is going to be. Let's say he does blast out AJ in a rematch. We don't know how long he's going to last, and if he tries to what has stopped the other fights taking place with other fighters asking for ridiculous sums of money, we're no better. We're in the worst case scenario. We're not getting those big fights that we actually want. So yes, Ruiz is worth more now, but let him be realistic. Let him just get a percentage against AJ, which is fair. So we're looking maybe him getting the A side or 50-50, or asking for 50 up front. Wow, that's ridiculous. If Wilder couldn't get 50 up front, nah, not for him.
All
So
right,
yeah,
Deej, man. I would
that's
have
what
to
I've got.
I would have to agree with you, bro. Definitely agree with you, man. All right, going out to NO on Skype. NO on Skype, man. Talk to me.
Whoa.
What's the business, man? What's the business?
What's poppin'? What's poppin', Mike? Look, check this out. This is what I want to find out first of all. How much did how much did he get paid for the first fight? We know that. Anybody got any confirmation on that?
I think he said about like 3 or 4 million.
So you gave him 3 or 4 million, and he whooped Joshua ass. He knocked him out. Now you was gonna give Big Baby full of that dope Miller 7, and his rumor that you offered Ortiz the same amount, 7 million. So we gotta make up for that shit for the second fight. On top of that, I won, so you already owe me some more money. Now you underpaid me the first time because you thought 2 other fighters was better than me, and you thought I was a cakewalk. So we got to make up for all this shit now. Now I'm not saying he should get 50 million, but we gotta get somewhere in the ballpark. I got to get at least 30. I got to at least make what you made the first time.
Now look,
Joshua made 30,
said
right?
they say he made 5 million and he's supposed to get double in the rematch.
So you supposed to get 10 million?
That's what it's saying.
Crazy? I got man, hold up, Mike. Wait, hold up, Mike. I got all the titles. I'm coming to your backyard, and you gonna give me 10 million? You gave I forgot that dude's name, man. The belt they bought, the IBF.
Charles Martin.
What the hell that dude? Charles Martin. Y'all get
Hey,
Charles
man, put yourself
Martin.
on mute, big dog. Go ahead.
Come on, man. $5 million? Man, that's 30 million on top. 30 million a new deal. That's my call.
Already. Going out to Born Boxing on Skype. Born Boxing on Skype. Talk to me.
Yo.
Yo, can you hear me? Born Boxing on Skype. All right. Going once. Going twice. Born Boxing on Skype. Going out to Sydney Brown on Skype. Sydney Brown on Skype, man. Talk to me. You on mute right now, Sydney Brown. Talk to me. The phone is still on mute, Sydney Brown. Going once, Sydney Brown. Going twice, Sydney Brown. There you go.
Yo,
Yeah,
there you go. Hey, man, what's up? I just jumped in or whatever because I knew y'all was on. Heard somebody talking about Ruiz with his split. I feel like he beat the cash cow, whatever, so that the man, whatever. I feel like, that what he asking for ain't too much. We know the money there, the Mexican fan base big or whatever, so they might as well just give him that 50 mil. Definitely 50-50, and I feel like You know, Anthony Joshua ain't in the place no more to be calling the shots like he big time. Right now, you got to show us that you real. You know, so I mean, that's all I got, man.
Already, man. Great call, great call. Going out again, trying Born Boxing on Skype. Born Boxing on Skype, going once. Born Boxing on Skype, going twice. Born Boxing on Skype, 3 times. All right. Well, shit. I think that is it for the callers. If you didn't get a chance to call in, remember all you got to do is add Nestor Gibbs on Skype. Add Nestor Gibbs on Skype. NESTORGIBBS, and we'll definitely get to your call. But yeah, man. At the end of the day, man, I don't think that the 50 million is gonna
Hey,
be
yo,
it.
Mike.
What up? Who that?
This Mookie B, yo.
What up? What up? What up, Mookie B? Talk to me.
Just chilling, man. I just wanted to send a shout. I heard a little bit of the show. I wanted to send a shout out to Mr. PVC Dominique out there. They do have the best out there because I don't think nobody got it like them. And they walking in stores just grabbing it up.
Oh man, we're gonna have to get you some better internet, man, right now, because that shit is not going through. Going out to Wayne on Skype. Wayne on Skype. Born, we'll come back to you, man. Get the internet figured out and we'll come back to you. Wayne, talk to me. Wayne on Skype. Wayne on Skype, man. You're muted right now, Wayne. There
Yeah,
we
can
go.
you hear
Talk
me?
to me. Yes, sir.
Mate, how you doing, buddy? You all right?
Yes, sir, man. How's it going with you?
Yeah, good, bro. Good. First time called to the show. Listen to the show a lot. Yeah, really impressed. And you keep it real, guys. So yeah, keep doing what you're doing. I'm just a bit concerned about the Ruiz wants 50 million to fight. You know, he signed the deal. He's already signed the deal. So he's never going to get 50 million. He'll get 10 million max probably. And you know, he signed the deal, so he has to be. You know, so Eddie Hearn's going to say where and when the fight is, and he's got to turn up. If he doesn't turn up, he loses the belts. Simple as.
Yeah, hey, we'll see how it plays out. The rematch clause is kind of like
Hello,
sketchy
sorry.
right now. So we'll see how that plays out and how that comes to fruition. Does Eddie Hearn really
Yeah.
hold all the cards in the rematch, or is it up for negotiation?
I don't know. You would assume they've already signed something to say, look, you know, if for the rematch you're going to get, you know, you're going to get a larger share, but it's never going to be, you know, Andy can't turn around and say, oh yeah, I want 50 million to fight. It's not going to happen. You've already signed the deal. You've got to commit to that deal. Otherwise, there's going to be penalties. You know, you'll have to, you know, be taken to court and etc. You know, you don't want that. Just take the fight. If you beat him again, then the world's your oyster. You hold all the cards. You've got
I know
4
people
belts.
say they don't like going to court, but if you're Al Heyman, do you risk possibly doing that? Possibly taking Eddie to court, you know what I'm saying, trying to get the fight where you wanted it?
Is it going to be financially beneficial if he does that? Is he going to get a return on investment by doing that?
I mean, you got a black American, you got a Mexican American.
Sorry, bro.
If you have a black American and a Mexican American fighting for a title, you're down the line, undisputed. It might be worth it.
I don't know. Are they going to? You know, they're going to back Ruiz like they back Canelo. I don't know. I can't. Personally, I can't see Al Heyman taking that gamble. And you know, you saw it with Lewis and was it Oliver McCall? Or Ruckman? He chased him for 2 years to get him back in the ring, and that went through courts. So I don't know. Like I say, if Al Heyman thinks it's going to be financially beneficial for him to do that and make a return on his investment by staging it in America with Deontay Wilder, for instance, I don't know. It just it's just all up in the air. And I hope the fight does happen again. The Joshua Ruiz fight. I don't think Joshua was all there. You know, well, I've listened to Joe Rogan today, and apparently he has it on good authority that Joshua was knocked out in sparring. So that, you know, the week prior to the fight. So
yeah, a lot of people are saying that Joey DeWalco got the best of him in sparring. So who knows?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, well, listen, that's my call, man. Keep what you're doing. I've got to get my work, and I'll catch you soon.
All right, man. Thanks for your call, man. We appreciate that, big dog.
Take care. Bye bye.
All right, that's Wayne on Skype. Anybody else on Skype that I didn't get to? I think I got to everybody. H Money, Wayne, C Man. I think I got to all you guys. Yeah, man. Well, that will pretty much do it Been another show with your boy MG, you know what I'm saying, coming through. Showing love, you know what I'm saying? Tonight is the flagship show. If you are gonna want to check it out tonight at 7 o'clock. And talk to me, did I forget you? Boomerang back?
Yeah. This my boomerang. You can hear me?
Yes, sir. Go ahead, boom. Take it away.
Yeah, man. But like I was saying though, bro, they gotta up that money. Eddie Hearn said
50
he
million,
got $1 billion.
50 million?
But look, you gotta at least give him 30, at least give him what Joshua made the first time. Joshua, he got 30 million the first time. That's what they saying out there. That's what Eddie Hearn's saying. We know they got a lot of fake numbers out there. I don't know how they was able to pay the man that. Unless they just overpay. Since we overpaying people, we gonna overpay to get these belt backs. You know what I'm saying? We overpaid Charles Martin, we overpaid Povetkin. We're about to overpay $7 million for Big Baby Miller, bro. $7 million. But man, who Big Baby beat, man? Who name the last 3 people Big Baby fought?
Bogdan Dinuk, my nigga Thomas Adamick. That man, look here, bro. Don't get me lying, bro. I don't fucking know.
So we're gonna give him $7 million, and you're gonna get this man, and he got a better resume. He got a better resume.
Yeah,
You gonna get this man $3 to $4 million.
And he
Nah,
possibly
we gotta
should have
make
been a
up for
fighter.
that, partner. We gotta make up for that. Eddie Hearn got $1 billion. He giving Devin Haney all that money. He giving all these other fighters all that man. He giving Vargas, man. He paying Vargas. Man, who the fuck Vargas beat? Who the fuck Vargas beat, man? Then he about to fight Munguia. This dude about to get slaughtered, man. 30 million, Mike.
30
That's my
million?
call, baby.
30 million. That's a lot of money, But yeah, man, thanks for your call. Going out to Alex Lemon on Skype. Alex Lemon on Skype, man. Talk to me. Anthony Edwards, man, you left the conversation, bro. I'll try to bring you back again. But go ahead, Alex.
What's up, Mike? You hear me?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear.
Check it out, man. I don't know if anybody ever had like a yard sale or something, man. You go up into having a yard sale, you selling some shoes that you're willing to take $50 for, but you don't offer $50. You don't tell someone to come and say how much for those shoes. You don't say $50. You say 80 because you know they're going to negotiate the price. You got to set the price higher. So 50 million is a great starting point because they know he's going to drop it down. And with the hype that this fight right here generated, shit, the second fight's going to generate even more, especially in the UK. So there's money out there. So for Andy to ask for a better value than what
you think this fight generates
10
more?
million
You think this fight generates more in the UK than it does in the States?
Well, because they're going to have them 90,000 people show up. Yeah. I'm talking about money-wise. I mean, the money's out there. There's going to be some money out there. 90,000 seats, plus all the DAZN, plus all the hype that's already going off right now. What if he has it in Staples Center in LA? What if they decide over there? How much money is the Staples Center going to generate over there? That's just going to get packed. There's money out there. So I'm like, yeah, get paid, man. You know, it goes back to that old Goodfellas movie, man. Fuck you, pay me. You know what I mean? I got 4 belts. He has what you want. You know what I mean? So I'm not even tripping off the 50 million. I like that.
Alrighty, man. Alex, man, thanks for your call. Like you said, man, fuck you, pay me. Going out to Anthony Edwards, Queen City Cobra. What's going on, big dog? Coming off that big knockdown and Border Wars, you know what I'm saying? He's like a celebrity around this bitch.
Yeah, that's what they say, man. That's what they say. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir, man. Talk to me.
Yeah, man. You already know. There we go. Yeah, so I kind of like that he said the 50 million thing, man. I think so. Like, put the pressure on him. You know what I'm saying? Make him overpay you. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they've been doing. You know, and just what he said, he got what they want, and so they desperately gonna try to get it back, man. But them, man, he fuck around and lose, man. So we starting to see like, oh yeah, all that stuff that all those rumors and sparring that he be getting his ass kicked in sparring, man. We starting to see that's true now. So Now that he came up against a real Mexican, it's like, well, shit, he in trouble. It's back against the wall. Eddie Hearn and they stuck, man. They got overpaid. They gonna give him 50 million because I don't think it's gonna, you know what I'm saying? But they gonna have to overpay. But if I'm him, I ain't settling until I get at least 15, 20 out of it. You know what I'm saying? So it's a win for Andy, man. And I hope he do it, man. I hope he do it. Bring them belts back home to PBC, man, because the zone ain't cutting it right now.
already, big dog.
All right, bro.
All right, man. Thanks for calling after the end, man. Queen City Cobra in the building. He was the last caller of the day. So for everybody out there on YouTube, if you're listening right now, go ahead and smash that thumbs up button. If you want to go one step farther, head over to theboxingvoice.com/affiliate sponsors and click on that Amazon link. Bookmark that link, save that link, and do all your shopping on Amazon through that link. It costs you absolutely nothing, but we do get a little kickback every time you use that link. I've been your host, Mike Gross. You know what I'm saying? Follow me on RG at Gross1911 or on Twitter at Gross2312. And yeah, man, until next time, shit, man, we out this bitch. Peace out. Yes, sir.